Yes, I know. Sorry, it's me again. I promise this will be my last COVID-related video of the day, unless, of course, something major crops up. But I just thought you guys might be interested to see this. I will try and put a link in the description so you can go and check it out for yourself. But this is the latest COVID data that we have from the last 7 days. Some of this data is a day out of date. Some of it's actually a little more out of date than that, but this is the latest data we have, and this is actually from the government website themselves. So, assuming they're not lying to us, and that is a massive assumption, then we can be pretty sure this is it's certainly the most accurate data we're going to be afforded as mere plebs. So, let's have a little look, shall we? See what we're dealing with this massive increase of cases we're apparently having by this highly spreadable, highly contagious variant of the virus. Now, personally, we'll start with deaths because actually I think this is probably the most important thing. And in the last 7 days, that's dropped 0.8%. So it's down. It's not down massively, of course, and that's a reasonable, from a data analysis perspective, that's a reasonable variation. But we would say that's pretty much no change. Patients admitted to hospital, very much again the same. Up 0.8%. So again, within a sort of reasonable level of variation. I would say that's kind of plateaued, hasn't it? That's very much the same as before. But this is what they're worried about. This is what they're telling people to be worried about because of the highly contagious nature of the Omicron variant. Yes, indeed, look at that. Tested positive. People tested positive. Up 11.3%. 11.3% more people tested positive in the last 7 days than the 7 days previous. And that does maybe give us an indication that maybe we should be a little more cautious about this new variant until, of course, we look at this last column here, testing. The number of virus tests conducted in the last 7 days is up 11.4%. Very, very similar, I would say, to the up 11.3% of people tested positive. So, yes, I'm no Carol Vorderman or, some other great mathematician. I can't believe that's the best example of a mathematician I can think of off the top of my head. But it is, and there we are, and we have to live with it. Okay, I'm no mathematician, but that would imply to me that indeed has plateaued as well. So this massive surge in cases, this massive rush of the Omicron variant seems to have boiled down to pretty much nothing's changed over the last week, despite a raft of new restrictions and new rules with the threat and almost invariable promise of more to come. So yes, you can check this out yourself, coronavirus.data.gov.uk. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out yourself. But this is the truth, assuming we can rely on the government to provide us with accurate data. And well, I'll leave that one to your own volition.